Your muscles and joints can get achy or really tense if you don't move them enough. So here's a simple and short sequence for you to help you stretch your back. You can start by stretching your arms up towards the ceiling, lengthening the front of your body, lifting your chest, making yourself super long and tall, and then roll down. Bend your knees, let your back stretch, let your head sink down. I'll show you from the side. Reach up, stretch the front of your body, lean back if you like, stretching the front, making yourself long, and then rolling down, bending your knees. You can have the hands slide down if you like that better, letting go of the weight of your head. You can do this 2-3 more times, stretching up, making yourself long and tall, lengthening the front, rolling down, bending your knees as much as you like to, stretching the back. And then come back up to standing. Take or interlace your fingers and push the palms away from you up towards the ceiling. Lean to the right, push the hips over to the left. So you're creating a little more stretch in your side here. You can go as far or as little far as you like the stretch here. Change sides, leaning to the left, pushing the hips to the right. So you're creating a little bit more length and stretch through the side of your spine. One more time, to the right, stretching the left. And to the left, stretching the right. And then take your hands either side your body, tilt the head to the right, stretching the left side of your shoulder of your neck. Change sides, tilt the head to the left, stretching the right side. Let's do this one more time each side. So if the stretch feels too intense, back off a little bit. If your body starts getting used to the stretch or you like more, feel free to go a bit further. And then roll down again. So once you're all the way down, take one leg back, bring the knee onto the ground, maybe pat the knee if you like, and you can either interlace your fingers or grab your wrist. So see what you like better. Straighten your elbows, push your hands away from you, and roll your shoulders back. So you start opening the front of your body. The more you lift your chest forward and up, the more stretch you're gonna get. So see how much of a stretch in the front body, in the chest, you like here. You can combine this with a hip stretch by letting your hips sink forward and down. And if that stretch in the hip feels too intense, you can always back off a little bit. So see how intense you want the opening of the front body. Let's change sides. Again, push the hands back first, straighten your elbows, roll your shoulders back, lifting your chest forward and up. And then if you like, combine this with a hip stretch, letting the hips sink down and forward. You can look up if you like. And then release. Let's come into a seated position. You can sit on a pillow if you like. Legs cross-legged. Right hand onto the left leg. Left hand back behind you. And you're going to twist to the left. You're perfectly allowed to use your arms and pull and push you further if it feels good. If it causes you pain, then let go of that a little bit. So turn and twist and stretch to the left. If you look over your left shoulder, you also include the neck in the stretch a little bit. Take 2-3 breaths here. Change sides, left hand onto the right leg, right hand back behind you. And turn and twist and stretch and look over your right shoulder if you like to. Take another breath or two here. And then we'll finish this off with a stretch for the back body. I'll show you from the side again. You can bring your feet together, the knees drop out. And then reach forward as much as you like. If it feels too intense, you can always walk back a little bit. So wherever it feels comfortable, let your head, your shoulders, your upper body sink down. Just creating a bit more stretch between the head and your hips. And you may even feel the stretch around the hips, that's the outside or the inside. And give yourself a couple of breaths here. So it's something you can repeat as often as you need to. The main thing is when you feel your back anywhere between the head and the hips is getting achy or tense, remember to move, because the more often you're moving, the less likely your muscle's gonna get tight and achy.